on for, I don't know, a Gnar or something along those lines.
Well, I mean, you could also look at it the other way and say it was a first rotation Tom Kench, and then the team comp didn't really come together to complement their first round.
So it's beginning, and Kramer is just going to get kicked. Soar is already here. First blood to Elise. Means, let's take a look at what happened up here.
Sarsen went for a leisurely walk in the river, died instantly.
Yep, Bad Life just flashing into position to land into...
Someone like Tom Kench can easily get in the back line.
Exactly, or the Bard ult will allow some sort of catch-up, but now Bubbling's going to get knocked around. Flawless just wrecks him, and here's Mad Life. You are with your jungler, but that is too much damage. 2 kills.
Is it time for a zoning package play?
It is, right now. Sky here, however, they do magical journey over that wall, but that poke is coming in quick. There we go, 2-man Bard ultimate. Soar just ult Sky, so he can't follow up. And Tara in the mix, though. He's going to get that package. Will zone out the rest of the members of CJ. Tara has to pop his shield. Sky in trouble. Flawless actually flashes out of his Q follow-up. Wow, and Bubbling finds him on the flank for the one and only kill. It's not going to stop the siege, though, so ended in 23 minutes in the last one.
I've learned that SBENU aren't as good as CJ Entus.
Have you learned that yet? I feel
sorry,
like we're still looking at that one. Okay, so Sarsen comes forward right now. Bubbling in trouble. Nice come over the wall. Good engage.
Nice.
From Soar. Double kill for Flawless.
Not to be denied.
Not to be denied. Sarsen and Soar, little accident of League of Legends. And so double stun. That's going to chain into a culling, but a really weird Bard ultimate. And so now they don't have a whole lot to beat back the poke, and CJ's still going to be going after this turret. Are they going to get it? Secret's going to flash in very awkwardly and die.
That was really funny. Wow.
That's he in that first game of the series.
Training is less.
Yeah, arguably, yeah.
They've got Lucian, who his ultimate obviously will clear a full wave, and outside of that, not really a lot.
Yeah, Lucian Lissandra Rise in the last game, so yeah, definitely maybe a little bit less. Argue for some mimics, and Secret gonna go in, bounce up Bubbling. And that'll be a follow-up with the ult from Bard, and that'll be Secret knocked into the wall, but he's gonna use his ult immediately. Untara now in the river. Sarsen gonna come over the wall into 3 members of CJ and get absolutely chunked by this LeBlanc. Bubbling gonna come in with the repel to finish it off with the execute. Nuclear still alive, but a 1 for 2 engaged by SBENU, but they come out the losers in that engagement.
After an award on the enemy red buff. That's how little extra vision they have outside of the Baron pit.
Life's still here. Looking for a shot with his Q's, and Soar actually going to turn around onto Bubbling. Bubbling takes a huge amount of damage, but Bubbling actually coming back. There we go. Nuclear is back here to save him. Bubbling goes too deep. Soar gets the kill. The help of the Twin Shadows, or the Spooky Ghost rather, but Flawless on the other side finds his death as well. So both junglers caught deep behind enemy lines. All right, so Dragon attempt here from CJ. They've got it down to about 3K. And will we see a steal attempt from Flawless? Yes, we will. He gets it and backs out with his W. So Safeguard going to turn this around. Secret is picked up and spit out, but Untara getting very low, does pop it into the shield. Soar on the backside has to ult himself, but that's not going to do much in this team fight. Kramer still walking forward, gets hit by a Mystic shot, so he can't pursue.
Okay.
And they're going to try and take this Dragon. So here we go. SBENU is all in. Here comes the TP from the side. Untara has arrived. There's the E not going over the wall, so they're going to try and take it. No, Lucian gets it in the end for CJ. Sky is going to fall first, but there is a double kill for Nuclear as the split call from CJ ultimately sinks them. Kramer has to flash forward, and the noose is closing around the neck of CJ. Another 2 kills, or at least 1 will be the result. Nope, 2 kills as Nuclear gets it. Bubbling manages to escape to a push in the bottom.
Cryogenic sleep. Woke up next to you. They probably wouldn't have missed much.
Yeah. So here we go now. Flawless going to come in and knock Kramer out, but now he's in trouble. Is going to get chained by the LeBlanc. Secret has to use his ultimate to get out of this one, but Soar finds himself in the back line, and that's a big kill onto Sky, whom he locks up with his ultimate. Soar does fall, but they get that kill. So 1 for 1 the trade, but Inhibitor goes to in a timely fashion.
Give it 10 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Final siege, the last inhibitor, and that'll be an easy pickup. Bartle not doing much. That is not an Abyssal Voyage you want to take. Guitar actually going to go in, gets punted into the backlines. He is all alone against both carries, has to use his shield. Here comes Soar zoning out the rest of CJ, and they are cut off from their tank line. Kramer and Sky in big, big trouble. And Bubbling too, finding himself in a 1v1 versus Flawless, has to flash over the wall. Flawless is going to follow him into 3. Feel like I've seen this one before. But it doesn't matter, too many super minions, and that's just going to be the end of the game as CJ will fall in 43 minutes to SBENU, who picks up their